Okay, I'm sorry y'all, but Miami traffic is too crazy for me to be doing my whole morning routine, showing y'all what I eat for breakfast and all of that. Like Miami traffic is way too crazy for that. I rushed out of my house as soon as I could because for me, I don't live that close to the FIU campus, but I do have a car, so it's possible for me to, be comfortable living far away. But if y'all gonna come here to FIU and drive, you need to leave early and have yourself prepared the night before, because this traffic is no joke. It doesn't matter if you're taking Palmetto or I-95 or just off an expressway, the traffic is crazy. If you're planning on driving to campus and being a commuter student, it's and you're not used to driving in Miami type of traffic, it's gonna be difficult. Yeah, it's been a while since I drove to the main campus, and I'm a seasoned Miami driver, and it was still like a rush. Like, I mean, for me, like, I'm kind of like, I'm not a crazy Miami driver, but I do like, I low-key like the rush of driving. So that's how you know I'm from here. But I drive responsibly, but still, it's I don't know, I lost my train of thought. It's crazy down here. So I'm gonna be like taking you through my routine, because for me, it's actually been literally a year since I've been on campus, but I wanted to come back and not only just reminisce, also like, use my gym fee that they charge you in your tuition automatically. FIU is a nice campus. I will say that USF does have like more. USF was like low-key a better experience for me because I lived on campus. As a commuter student at FIU, I'm sure people on campus are doing well, but as a commuter student, it's I wouldn't say stressful, but when you don't live on campus, it's easy to just detach yourself from, really appreciating it and taking it in, because you're not really on campus all the time. You're only on campus for like the 3 hours a week that your classes are held or whatever. So yep, it's been a year. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be taking you through what a day would look like when I was taking classes physically here in the spring, and then when I was taking classes here in the spring, I was only taking like 2 classes. So my first one, it would start like around 9-10, and then the other one would be all the way at noon. And so I would have like an hour gap in between classes. So what I would do is I would get here early, and sometimes I would go to the gym, which we're going to do today. I would go to the gym, and then after the gym, not after the gym, but after I'm done working out, I would get my face looking really nice, because I love to show up for classes. And I'll go to class just a teeny tiny bit late. That's been a bad habit of mine, where I would really like my hair to look nice, and I always have to have my lip color popping. But now I just realize it's not really necessary for me to do that because we're wearing masks now. But so I'm gonna take you through the routine. I'm so exhausted. Okay, so from right here, that's a whole special piece of footage for you. So I'm gonna set the camera here so you can see at least family tutorial how to do this. Be happy to show you. Yeah, like I used to like walk this. The library and the Gram Center are right next to each other. So, yeah. I'll sit down here also too. I mean, now it's kind of rearranged differently, but I would sit down at a table and just like wait my time out before I'd have to go to my next class. And again, I love the greenery on campus. They have also different monuments to different figures. Here we have MLK, of course, and also I think USF has the same. I think USF also has the same one. How cute. And let's get to the nice turn right around the corner. Oh, so beautiful, so beautiful. And I used to go right, one of my favorite classes. I got a bad grade, but still one of my favorite, most enlightening classes. That was my first class? Yes, this was my first class. So after the gym or after studying in the library, I would come to here. It's not too far from the library and center. So my first semester, I was actually super lucky to have a class like everything is in the center. But that's the thing, that's the attitude you have when you're a commuter student. Like you just are focused. You're laser focused on getting to your stuff and then getting out. This is somewhere I would go after my last class, or I go there before, of course, and I'll just stay here and study for a bit. Why am I filming myself eating a banana? That's the thing, sometimes after, in between classes, I'll be so freaking hungry. What I'll do is, I'll sit down with the intention of studying, right? With the reading on my Kindle, because I'll be putting my textbooks on here. I'll sit down with the intention, I'll go here with the intention of studying, okay? But then I come here through the bookstore area and they have a cafe, and sometimes I'll buy like a popcorn or anything. I mean, that was old me, all right? Like my nutrition is different now. Like I eat bananas and bean chips, right? Because I only had like, I don't know, like 45 minutes. So if I was here before my second class, I'll be so freaking hungry. Sometimes I'll walk into my next class still like eating, and I hated doing that because for me, like I that's kind of disrespectful to like, you know, be bringing food into class like you're in high school. Like in college, I don't know, that's whatever, to each their own. But I'll be so hungry, so I'm like, I have to. I will get some food and I have to wait in line for the food, and that would take up some of my time between classes. It wasn't enough time, so I would, and then like when you just come from like walking from somewhere, when you sit down, it's like your head is so hot, you know, like you didn't calm down enough to finally focus and get into the things. So I'd only be able to like get a paragraph or two of annotations in, and then that was it. So this is definitely how my routine is. Now I eat. I don't have my thing on, but not really. Just eating, enjoying food. So this is where my creole writing class was held. Not here, but the next one down, and it's crazy. There's so many experiences I missed out on just because people did not want to wear a mask, you know? Like still, like I know it's a pandemic nonetheless, but this was my classroom, and I used to sit right there. I would sit in this row actually where the trash bin is, but I also used to sit right. Sometimes I was such a nerd. For real. This area be hella busy. Be hella busy. I always try to avoid this area. Now not anymore. I'm gonna do a turn at the end to show y'all how the how you call it. There's more food. So yeah, I thought it was only these areas that had food, but you will be mistaken because did I show y'all this? Like damn, like look at that. Yes. Yeah, they have flags everywhere of all of the different countries. There's actually more. Like it's not just these. I'm pretty sure there's more over here. But yeah. Here, I think they have surgeries. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. You know, it's yes, they used to have Sergio's Cuban here. I loved here for getting bowls. Only got it I think I got it when I went to get orientation, but still, like, it was a good memory. And they have a Subway here. And yeah, like, look at all those flags. You will see every flag. Like, if you see a Haitian flag represented, then you know they got representation of all the different countries.
Wait, myself right now. I just miss these days. Like, I miss these times. And if you're a student and you're going to be coming here on campus, don't take it for granted. Even if you're a commuter student like I am here at FIU, don't take it for granted. Try to get to campus as early as you can. Get your stuff ready the day before, and then come onto campus and experience life here. You know, just so you can take a walk for at least 15 minutes in the greenery, in the scenery of campus. Like, take a lap around the campus, get to know the buildings. That's what I did when I was a commuter and an on-campus student. I would always get up as early as I could, or at least as early as I could before I had to go somewhere to a class or the cafeteria. And I would, I would just walk around campus. I would just walk around campus and take in the scenery, take in the greenery, and, you know, get to know the campus and just get some fresh air. And I swear, my personal hypothesis is that doing that all the time is good for your skin. Students put effort into other students when they have these clubs, organizations, where they organize events, especially cultural events. Go to those. Free food, I love it. You know, people care about each other on these campuses, and it's so much more easy to make friends here on any college campus than outside in the real world. Don't take it for granted. Set up your social medias before you, before you start the semester. Okay, so that way when you get into the group chats, if you're doing online or when you're in classrooms with other people physically, exchange your social medias and get to know each other and connect with each other and make friends with each other. Please do not take it for granted. Don't take it for granted at all. Yeah, I believe in you guys. If you're here watching this video or any of the other videos I have on my channel about college, or just college videos in general, or you're doing Google searches and YouTube searches about, you know, what to expect before college, good for you. You're ahead of the rest. And then whatever you learn here, share with other people. Like, the fact that you're taking time to research before you go into something, that's an amazing, not just like skill for college, but skill for life. It means that you got your head on straight enough to know that you have to prepare yourself for situations that you're unfamiliar with. So, and that's why I made this video, to help you guys prepare for an unfamiliar situation. Because me, I'm like the first in my immediate family to go through these type of experiences of, you know, going away to a campus in a different city and commuting like this. And it's it would have been nice to have people to help me out. Luckily enough, I'm not gonna be too ungrateful. I had the internet, I had a Google, but that's why I make these videos. I make these videos so you guys can have someone explicitly talking to you, saying, okay, I know you're unfamiliar with this, but this is how it's gonna be. That's why I make these videos. That's why I always want you guys to comment and let me know what do you want to hear more about? Like, what questions do you have? Because I would love literally to answer them while my memory is still fresh. and peaky and remembering everything I can as a student right now before I finish. Hopefully this is my last semester, but anyways, yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna have some footage, hopefully like running while I'm talking of the campus, and yeah, I wish you all the best in your journey, in your academic journey, in your college journey, even if you're not going to college and you're in your early 20s. I still wish you the best. Honestly, I wish you the best. I believe in you, but you have to believe in yourself also. You have to put confidence in yourself, and you're capable of it.